Hi everyone, my name is Christina. Thank you for viewing my current events presentation. Upon reading the assignment requirements, the current event that immediately resonated with me is the article Arizona Health Care Worker Charged with Sexually Assaulting Sedated Patient. The article describes a healthcare worker who sexually abused a woman who was coming out of sedation at a medical center after a procedure. The healthcare worker stated it was his only occurrence, although police fear he may have victimized other patients, highlighting the healthcare worker has worked at all medical centers associated with the medical center in question. The article faces varying forms of unethical behaviors, mostly failing to present the principle of non-maleficence. Beauchamp and Childress formulated 4 ethical principles offering solutions and approaches of ethical conflicts. Autonomy, justice, beneficence, and non-maleficence govern the ethical principles of universal cultures and is applicable to all human society. Autonomy involves a person in all thought, intention, and action in decision-making. Justice refers to the equality across the board pertaining to all laws, fairness, and obligations. Beneficence considers continually evolving for the better of others. And finally, non-maleficence maintains the integrity to do no harm. The principle of non-maleficence is grossly failed in this article in varying ways. A female patient was at a clinic and entrusted healthcare personnel to safely perform a procedure while unconscious. The healthcare worker maliciously failed to act according to the Code of Ethics for Nursing. The healthcare worker took advantage of the patient when she was vulnerable and under sedation. Our Hippocratic Oath states, above all, do no harm, and that was disturbingly, overtly, and purposely neglected. This article highlights the degree of importance it is to maintain integrity in all we do as healthcare professionals and do no harm to our patients. While it is the oldest rule in the book, it still holds true today because unfortunately, as humans, we are imperfect, and some individuals take hold of their power and authority versus doing what is morally and ethically sound. The article grossly highlights that the medical provider violated all provisions from the Code of Ethics for Nursing. The healthcare worker violated Provision 1 by disrespecting the integrity and worth of the patient. The healthcare worker violated Provision 2 by not committing to the patient. The healthcare worker violated Provision 3 by failing to advocate, promote, and protect the rights, health, and safety of the patient. The healthcare worker violated Provision 4 by failing to hold himself responsible for the care of the patient and failing to provide optimal care. The healthcare worker violated Provision 5 by failing to preserve his integrity and wholeness of character. The healthcare worker violated Provision 6 by failing to maintain an ethical environment and failing to provide a conducive, safe working environment, providing quality healthcare. The healthcare worker violated Provision 7 by failing to use professional standards for development. The healthcare worker violated Provision 8 by failing to promote health diplomacy. The healthcare worker violated Provision 9 by failing to maintain the integrity of the healthcare profession and failing to integrate the principles of social justice. The issue this presents in healthcare is that even with many standards, regulations, policies, and laws, we are unfortunately met with humans who have varying degrees of moral ethics and values, and in this case, the degree of the healthcare worker's lack of integrity and value for another human being is entirely compromised and the healthcare worker fails to do no harm. The issue holds to question the validity of the standards, regulations, and policies in question. We owe due diligence to our patients, and if harm is still caused it questions healthcare's responsibility to uphold the standards of practice. Thank you for watching my video.